Hey everybody, this is Kiki from Near Designs. I pray you're all doing well and are doing something that makes you happy. Well, this is the last time I'm going to say welcome back to Altered Index 2025. This is our flip through of all the cards that we've made throughout the year. Before I begin, I just want to say thank you. To all of you that have been with me from the start, to those that came in the middle, to those that came in later on, to those that might be new today. And if you are, I truly hope you decide to stay and subscribe. Obviously, like and comment. I'd love to get to know you. And it helps me out and helps push my video out to others who might also like what I do. Anyway, before we begin with that, let's get into our God's gift box. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Matthew 5:6. Help us, Lord, to carefully bear the fruit of the Spirit. Help us to be the very essence of goodness. Absolutely. Yes, we need a lot more goodness in the world. Okay, so I know that we were supposed to do this. Obviously, the name Altered Index. I made mine on playing cards. It's what I had. It was a lot of fun, though, actually, making it on index. Where is the? Here it is. Okay. Here is the prompt list that I had on this the entire time. I will say, and when we get up to it, I will also remind you, but I did skip one, and it was week 46, which was haunted. So let us begin. Okay, this was week 1, alphabet or dictionary, and obviously A for alphabet, the alphabet in English, and then this is out of a English-Polish dictionary and alphabet. So, okay. This poor butterfly got, oh no. Oh my goodness, I opened it the wrong way. All right, you guys. Oh my gosh, I just made a complete mess. I certainly did. Okay, we're going to do it the hard way. It's okay. It's okay. Because I ruined the butterfly anyway. It's fine. This poor butterfly. Oh, look, the wings. Because I keep it in a box, and clearly that wasn't the smartest thing to do. But anyway, week 2 was butterflies. So there's 3 butterflies. Obviously, it doesn't look like a butterfly any longer. But it's okay, right? It's fine. Okay, week 3 was patterns. So scrapbook paper, music paper, painty paper, and I did leave the corner out because I figured it was a pattern also with the diamonds, and there's patterned fabric underneath that as well. Patterns. Week 4 is poetry. So I just put in the background, I stamped on, I think this is vintage sewing pattern. Yes. And then also some fabric in the back, music paper, scrapbook paper, obviously a postage stamp, more fabric underneath here, a die cut, a little mini ticket. And then it says, faith, it does not make things easy. It makes them possible. And I believe that. Okay. Next one, week 5, was puzzles. So this is actually, if I remember, oh, yeah, a crossword puzzle. And I kept the puzzle on the inside. So you lift this up and take the puzzle out and you get the crossword. And this is from an old magazine. I wonder if I had, no, I didn't keep the date. No, oh, that's too bad. But anyway, this was a fun one. Okay, this one is culture. And I remember this card because I talked about my culture growing up in Israel and just different things that what this means to me. You know, friends, family, love, together, life, heal, waves, because the beach, beautiful beaches, dance, definitely pride in the community and the military, happiness, sweetness, gardens, welcome, respect, landscapes, peaceful, relax, coast, obviously because of the coast, strength, travel style, and miracles. So, and then the Israeli flag in the background. Okay, the next one is doors and windows. And I think this, oh yeah, this opens up as well. It's a little window. I think this was a sticker. So I just cut it in the middle to make that open. This one was fun. A shattered images. Shattered images. So I just took a piece of, I think that this was a digital, I just don't remember. I made a button out of that digital and then just cut different pieces and put them on pieces of foam so you can see it underneath. And those pieces that I picked up, I also embossed with clear embossing. Oh, this one got lost. Oops. That's why you need glue on it, because this is what happens. It's probably in that box, but that's okay. Okay. I remember doing this one. This one is week 9 and disco. And he just looked like he was having fun. And I used like the spritz sprays in the background. And then I made like a disco ball with different crystals. It's actually, half the ball. And he's dancing. So that one was fun. And this is elements. So I used different elements. So I used different inks with a stencil. Then I also used, I think the glass beads, the clear, on top of the stencil. I don't know if you can see that. Then a die cut butterfly and some thread. And also here I used the same glass beads and on top of the stencil. And I also used some spritz sprays in the back. So different elements to that. Oh, one of my favorites, tea time. I took 2 cards. So you guys know how much I love my tea. I actually have some tea. And take this moment just for you. That actually came on a little tea thing. I made a little tea bag out of a tea bag. So tea time. I think this digital was, I think this one was a freebie from DJ. I also used a tea bag in the background. This has to be one of my favorites. I really like the way this came out. Oh, transparent. So I don't think this opens, does it? No. I used, what was this? Oh my gosh, I can't think of it. Not vellum. I keep thinking vellum. It's acetate. I used a piece of acetate on inside to make this window. So, transparent window. And this is underwater. So, under the sea. And I made little tabs out of little pieces of cloth with a mermaid, and then you open it. I think it opens again. Yeah. So it's like a whole little series. And then this guy, yeah, I copied him a few times, or I put him on something, on cardboard or something, to make him a little bit thicker, to make him rise up a little bit. And there you go. And that's the back. So, number 14, this is vintage. So I put music paper, a tea bag on top of that. Oh, and I made this flower out of a pine cone. You know, the little things on a pine cone. That's how I made this this flower. So we have that. Weird and weirdness. So these are shells that I got out of a children's book. And I don't remember the name of the shells, but they actually, that's how they look. They look like they have music notes on them. So I thought that was kind of weird how they have, oh, hold on. This part here suggests bars and notes of written music, gives the music, oh, okay, volute its apt name. These fine brown lines and spots are on a creamy flesh ground color. They range from 2 to 4 inches in length and are solid and stout in structure. The music volute, I think, lives in deep water around the island of Trinidad. So hopefully you guys learned something different. But aren't they the coolest things? I really think that they were so cool looking. So that's what I did for weird. Where am I? Week 16, words of wisdom. So I put the scriptures in here, and I made a little envelope using, I think, the dictionary, the Polish English dictionary as well. There's a doily, some gauze and music paper in the background. And this says, "For the Lord giveth wisdom, out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding." Proverbs 2:6. And then it says, "Dear Adonai, we are grateful for the help that you are so ready and willing to give us. Help us to be willing and ready to help others." Absolutely. It's always good to help others. And then this says, "Blessed is a man who perseveres under trial, because when he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life that Adonai has promised to those who love him." James 1:12. And then the trials in life are not to make us fail, but to see how far we can fly. And I love that. So I put that in there. So those are my words of wisdom. And then this is Zen for me. It's family, when I see a butterfly, when I pray, my home, definitely when I create. This is my happy place, absolutely nature, definitely. And yeah, as you guys know, a cup of tea. And I have music in the background. So this all for me is my happy place, my Zen place. Okay, this is Zodiac. I just did me. There are a bunch of people in the family born in July, so, well, through June and July. For Leo, Cancer. I'm more of a Cancer than a Leo. I was born on the 26th, my nephew on the 4th, my daughter on the 11th, and then a few others in and around that I couldn't fit. But yeah, so that's what I did for that one. And this one was whimsical. So I just did a flower, a little whimsical bee, and then a sun sticker, and I painted the card in the background. So I just thought that one was a cute one. And this, oh, photos. This is the next one, photos. This is the same thing. If you saw my Defember last video, this one came from that same kit from Margaret at Seven Plaza. It's supposed to be like, you know, those negative strips, but she made them different sizes. The photo, I want to say, is from Joey at Joey Card Maker. I'm pretty sure, and I even have one here as well. And then you open on the inside, and there are more different photos as well. Okay, and this is typography. So just different, the background is, I don't remember, I think I stamped the background actually using different stamps. And then this is a stencil that I had that I used texture paste. And then just different things that I stamped on. I cut them out to make labels. This one was like this already. I used like this. This was from binding, I think. Book binding, which I thought was just so cool. I wish I can get more of this stuff. I really like using that. Oh, this is a tree. So I stamped trees in the background, and I used this picture of trees in the background. Obviously says trees, and then I made this like whimsical kind of tree, but of course, you know, because it's sticking out, it all got bent and stuff, but that's okay. This one was fun too. Time, quality time, a clock. I think I got this at the Dollar Tree, and then I just used numbers in the background, rub-ons, different rub-ons, and then I put the clock like on a gold chain, like a pocket watch. Oh, steampunk. So all these move. I think this one moves as well. Yeah, I think they all move like gears. That's what they're supposed to represent, even though they're flowers, but they're all supposed to represent like gears that, you know, move one another. And the background is the same. That's where I got these from, is the background paper. Oop. And this is solitude. So I just have, you know, of course, cup of tea, some nature. I have a bird. And the bird I used, what did I use on this? Frosted crystal. And like an embossing powder. It's called frosted crystal. That's what I used on the, I don't know if you can hear that, but there's like a texture on there. A nice book. Of course, dreams, music, all that is nice for solitude. And this one was question. Again, I used that film strip. Digital from Margaret at 7 Plaza. I just did question marks. I did the negatives of the question marks. And then I think this on the in the background is question, I believe. And then here, this is shorthand for question, questionable, questioner, questionnaire. So these are the symbols or the shorthand for those. So I thought that kind of was a cute thing to add. Okay, let me see how I have these for the second half. Okay, so this is maps or travel. Yeah, our trip, different things from different countries, and maps also from different countries. Then night, very plain. I just painted and cut a moon out of a punched circle. I figured nighttime. It's fine. Cityscapes. This was fun. This was actually Spain. I got a book about Spain. One of those brochures that you can pick up. And I cut these out. It's just one place that I've always wanted to go. And I just think it's so beautiful. I love the architecture. And that was cityscapes. So the next one for week 30 is creative life. So art, a little tag that says create, handmade, and the little card has a little pocket. And then I drew just these little, whatever they are, flowers, berries, whatever. And I just used the different types of laces that I like to use. And yeah, that's, of course, tiny. Came in handy, as always comes in handy. Recycling. So this is different things that you could think that you would throw away. Other than the sticker, I wanted something as, but I guess you could, because I don't know. But the background for the flower is, you know, the Amazon paper packaging. So I use that. Yeah, this was, I think, oh, this came from what Lisa sent me from Australia. So this was on her package that she sent me. So I used that instead of throwing it away, and just different scraps and more of that shorthand. It was a piece of the other one. School days. This one was fun too because it reminded me, I'm a former teacher, just in case you're unaware. So this little kid just reminded me of one of the little boys that I had in my class. Just that look with the teacher, just, that's what I used to do. Just put my hand on their shoulder. Time to calm down now. But it just made me laugh. Sewing. So this all came from Sonia at Artsy Solutions, Ko-Fi. She had a digital kit that she made, and all of this came from that kit. And I just thought it was so cute that I had to use it. And I embossed the scissors. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. This was fun too. Elephants. This elephant came from Lisa as well. It was in that package that I told you about, this guy. And then this is from India, this elephant. And then in the background, I drew Lucky, who Lucky has been with me since, oh my gosh, I was probably, I would say 5, 7 years old. A long time. My kids know Lucky, like everybody knows who Lucky is. He's been with me a long time. So this one was great memories. Not a great card, but great memories. This one, whew, this one, solar system, I don't know why. I just could not think of anything to do, so I just did the planets. Very boring. I mean, it's okay, but I should have used like holographic. I just should have done more, but that's okay. We live and learn. That's what it's all about. This one is fairies or fairy tales. I used the holographic embossing powder on her wings. Why didn't I use it? And I just made a mess on the background of the other one, of this one. I don't know, because it would have been so much nicer, but that's okay. It's on this one. And I did put her up a little on those puff dots. So we have her. And foreign text, I did Hebrew, and this says parpar, which means butterfly. So this is from the English-Polish dictionary, this is from the shorthand, and this is Hebrew text. Garden, so garden, and just the paper flowers, and that Lisa sent me, and in the background there's also flowers from a napkin. Boho. So this was from a digital. Betsy at Museful Creations has a boho. I actually made a journal out of this digital as well. And I put holographic embossing powder on the bird. And I just love, because it was blue underneath, it just came out blue. Oh my gosh, I love how that came out. It's so pretty. This one is Head in the Clouds. So I have a little girl. I put the transparent wings on her and made like she's dancing in the clouds. This is insects and or wings. So the digital in the back has the butterflies, and then I made this cute little dragonfly, and I cut out double wings, so it looks like that from the side. I thought that came out really cute. I like the dragonfly. Lavender. So I just did everything. This came from Melinda, the little ribbon, and I believe the beads as well. And I think this too. I'm so sorry, Melinda. I don't remember, but I believe you sent this to me. And this fabric came from who knows what. I even put lavender string inside of the button. And then I spritzed it on the background. And I don't know if the camera will pick up on that, but for whatever reason, and I've said this before, this is the only spritz spray that I'm not crazy about. Because if you're looking like straight down on it, it looks brown. But if you turn it, then you can see that beautiful purple color. And I don't understand. This is the only one it does this to. Very strange. Very, very strange why it does that. Lavender, love and romance. So I just did love and then some hearts. And of course I love butterflies. So I stuck a butterfly in there as well. Key to my heart. I embossed black and stamped love up here. And of course flowers. So there's that one. And, oh, I remember this one, labels. This one was more of a statement than like making a card. I used a tea bag, I want to say, in the background that I watercolored. And then I took empty labels, and obviously it says don't label yourself. And I had to talk about how we shouldn't label ourselves. You know, when I was a teacher, I never labeled my kids like, oh, this one is bad or good or trouble, or, you know, I never put labels on my kids because you treat yourself as someone labels you. So never label somebody, or definitely don't label yourself, because even subconsciously you start thinking and treating yourself as you're labeling. Unless, of course, it's something good. Then definitely label yourself something good. But you guys know what I'm saying. This one was herbs. So I just did, I die cut some flowers, but they're herbs, just so you know. And I stamped in the background too. But these are definitely, positively herbs or herbs, but absolutely I won't accept anything other than herbs. The next one was the one that I skipped over, haunted, and I did geometric shapes. So this is geometric shapes. I have like an octagon and squares and rectangles. And this was made, this flower was made out of diamonds. Then there's a star, circles. So different one out of the same paper. Maybe I should have used different paper, but that's okay too. The next one is, oh, fingerprints. And, oh my gosh. You know what? Hang on a second. All right, you guys. So this one was fingerprints. And when I did this card, after I did it, your comments, I can't even begin to tell you how many of you said, you should have had Craig do his fingerprints too. So this is for all of you that have said that. I've already got the paints ready. Craig is right here. Hello. And I have his favorite color, green. So put your pinky in the green and then anywhere you want on the tree.
Actually, my favorite color isn't green.
You said it was green.
It really is. Got you, didn't I? Okay. Any particular finger?
Pinky.
Pinky.
Because you got big fingers.
Yes, I do.
Okay, just the tip already.
Oh my God, see?
Just even the tip. No, just because you're so big.
Even when we slow dance, he takes control.
Just, there you go. Perfect. No, do another one. And then one more, wherever you want.
That one's kind of funky.
You can redo it. There you go. Here, I even got you a wet wipe.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Oh, so that's it?
That's it. I just needed your finger.
Gee, have fun, you guys. Have a good night. Happy New Year.
All right. So there you go, guys. He got his fingerprint on there, too. Okay, so that one actually obviously was fingerprints. Okay, let's go on to the next one that we did was 49, but in reality, you know, because we skipped one, was flowers, so I just made different flowers and using different types of paper. And this one I drew, this one I received from Lisa, these paper flowers, so I just put those together, but those two I drew. Okay, the next one is Enchanted Forest, and I just did a tree stencil in the background, or stamp rather, and then I used the holographic embossing powder. I don't know what this, if you can pick it up, and then I did like brown and green in the background. Okay, our next card was dragonflies. So I used a few things here. I used the dragonfly fabric in the background. These two are actually from different fabrics. So, and yes, I cut them out. It was a lot of fun. Cutting these out of fabric, especially this one. Oh my goodness. And then the Christmas, I call it, because he came out, this was such a mess, you guys. Oh my gosh. I used alcohol inks on this one, and oh my goodness, it was such a mess. But that's okay. He's fine. He's fine. And then I just stitched him. So there we have. And then this is our last one that we just made, and this one was postal. And I have stamps on it. This is a tea bag. Then I just used a little stamp for a collage. And this was also from a collage, if you will, of stamps. And then I used a die cut to cut this out. And then I used those foam dots as well to bring it up a little bit. And then I embossed a stamp and used that as a little dangle. And that's it, you guys. We are done with Altered Index 2025. Again, thank you so very much for spending this time with me each and every week. You guys mean so much to me. Have a happy, healthy, and safe new year. Hopefully we will see each other next year in 2026. And with that, I will say goodbye. I will wish you all an extremely blessed rest of your night, day, or morning, wherever you are in this world. God bless you. I love you guys so, so much. Again, thank you for spending your time with me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Truly, truly, truly. I'm getting emotional. Yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for everything that you do for me. And I... such a brat. And I will see you back again real soon. Bye, everybody.